So I think we need some small, short techniques which can help us. Some of us are feeling stuck in jobs, stuck in the family. We are hearing that, you know, the COVID lockdown may come back, etc., etc. So what we're going to do is what I've done today is I have cut cords for all of us while we were meditating. So if you're feeling stuck, then one of the things is there may be cords on your feet. So how do you handle the situation yourself? So how many of us here, if you can just type in the chat box, how many of us here are using the tub with salt water when they're doing the meditation? If you're not, this is what I suggest. You get a tub, you fill it up with water. This is what I use just for your information. This is the size of the tub. Fill it up with water and add, 2-3 handfuls of salt in the tub. And then when you're doing the meditation, please dip your feet in the tub. What this will do is this will help to disintegrate dirty energy that is flushing down as you do the meditation. Secondly, if there are any cords attached to it, some of them will definitely become weak. I'm not promising that all of them will go away, but they will definitely over time become weak. So the technique is to keep your feet in the salt water from the time you start the meditation to the time you finish. If you're going to make other variations, then I'm sorry, I can't really help. So please try to follow instructions, because sometimes we're saying the same thing over and over again. And it would be really, really nice if you would just follow the instruction. These are instructions we have received. If you read your books, there are specific instructions. Please try and follow them, and if you want to invent your own, that's fine. You're on your own. I'm not responsible. Okay, so that's that. The other thing I want to share today is also something called the triangle technique, which I have shared before. So if you're having a relationship issue with someone, if you like, you can open your eyes if it's easier for you to watch while I talk. So the other thing is the triangle technique. So the way I do the triangle technique is that I'm meditating, and then I visualize Master Choa, or if you have a different guru, that's also okay. Visualize your guru on one side and visualize the other person who is sort of giving you trouble on the other side. Okay, and then what that forms is something called a triangle. I hope everybody knows what a triangle is. If not, please Google it. Okay, and so what you're going to do is form a triangle. Everybody is sitting, and you'll do the twin hearts meditation. Whose feet are in salt water? Yours. Okay, the other person's feet are not in salt water. That other person is not even present in the room. Okay, so you're just visualizing that you're meditating with your guru sitting with you on one side, and the person with whom you want to solve a relationship is sitting with you on the other side. You're forming a triangle. So that's me, my guru, and the person who I want to solve my problem with. Okay, and then with my feet dipped in salt water, I'm doing the twin hearts meditation. Now you can do that together with us also when we're doing it at 4 p.m. Just remember to bring your salt water bowl and do the triangle technique. So that itself should, I think, bring you a lot of relief. Like I said, a lot of people are saying that they are feeling stuck. If you're feeling stuck, you need to cut cords. That was cut cords. Second was do meditation with feet in the salt water. 3 is the triangle technique. 4, of course, is forgiveness, which we discussed a little earlier. And the 5th one is that you can do the Great Invocation 3 times. Devapriya, you can share it on the screen if you like. So you can do the Great Invocation 3 times, and then you can bless whatever you want. So let's say, for example, if it's for a relationship, you can bless the relationship. If you want to do it for a new job, you can bless it. If you want to bless, also one of the things that I remember I read somewhere is that it's really important to bless your current job if you want a better job. I know it sounds kind of contradictory. I'm trying to remember. Okay, I think I read it in the book called Heal Your Life by Louise L. Hay. It's a fantastic book if you haven't read it. If someone can just put it on the chat box from the team, that would be great. It's called Heal Your Life, and the author's name is Louise L. Hay. The publication is by Hay Publication. So you can, or rather by Hay House. And she basically said that if you want a better job, you need to bless your current job. So for those of us who are having issues with our job or our business, please, please, please bless it. And when I say bless it, open your heart and bless it. Don't just not like that. Okay, just try and bless it. Why? What you're trying to do is you are using the law of karma. What you're doing is when you bless your job, you're basically enabling someone who wants that job to get that job. And so obviously when somebody gets that job who wants that job, then you will obviously find a better position, right? Because somebody wants your job. Please don't forget that. Yes, you can take a screenshot. Please don't forget that the job that you have today or the work that you have today, somebody wants it. You don't want it, that's completely okay. So what you do is that you bless the job so that someone who wants this job is helped. That person gets this job, you move on to something else, right? And if you're doing it with a blessing, then obviously the teachers are going to be like, okay, this person's blessing this job. Okay, this person's ready for another better job. Yes, that we are in COVID-19 times, so you have to be practical. And I think it's a good idea to maintain patience. Some people are again saying that, they're feeling stuck, things aren't working out. You also have karma to work out. Okay, so what happens is that if you look at Sutra number 69 in the book, The Existence of God is Self-Evident by Master Choa, he basically says the law of forgiveness and the law of mercy supersede the law of karma. Okay, so you can just use this. Yes, you can share the Great Invocation with people who are not pranic healers. You can do the Great Invocation many times a day, depending on what kind of problem you're facing. What else? I think that's it. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. I thought that today, instead of just doing a blessing, we'll do something different. So I just thought I'll share these techniques with you. We have shared 5 techniques today. This all falls under what I call pop a pranic pill, which basically means it's like you pop this little pill and just say, when we pop a pill for a headache, we feel life is good, right? We are going to get healed. Similarly, I've given you 5 pills today. The first pill is cut cords from your feet. This is obviously open to those who already know pranic healing. The second one is do twin hearts meditation with your feet dipped in salt water. The third one is do the triangle technique of meditation, which means your guru on one side and the person you want to solve the relationship with on the other side. The fourth is forgiveness, and the fifth is the Great Invocation, which is right here for you. Okay, so with that, thank you so much.